If Adobe Premiere Pro Playback is not working, freezing, stuttering, or the play button just refuses to respond, don't worry. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the most common fixes step by step. Whether your video won't play at all, your timeline is lagging, or Premiere is acting strangely after an update, these troubleshooting steps should help you get back to editing fast. And before we begin, if this video helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more simple software fixes just like this. First, let's check the basic playback controls. In Premiere Pro, press the space bar to start playback, or click the play button in the program monitor. Sometimes the issue is not a major error at all. It's just a paused timeline, a frozen preview, or a temporary loading delay. If nothing happens when you try to play the sequence, move on to the next fix. The first common solution is clearing the media cache. This is one of the most effective fixes when Premiere starts acting up, because cached files can become corrupted over time. To do this, go to Edit, then Preferences, then Media Cache, and click Delete. Premiere may ask what you want to remove, and in most cases, it's safe to clear the cache files. After that, restart Premiere Pro and open your project again. Many playback issues disappear after a clean restart. If playback is still not working properly, the next thing to try is lowering the playback resolution. Inside the program monitor, look for the playback resolution settings and change it to 1/2 or even 1/4. This does not change your final export quality, but it reduces the load on your system while editing. If your computer is struggling with large files, 4K footage, or effects-heavy timelines, this can make a huge difference in stop freezing or choppy playback. Now let's check the audio hardware settings. Sometimes Premiere Playback appears broken because the audio device is not configured correctly. Go to Edit, then Preferences, then Audio Hardware. Set default input to no input if you're not recording audio directly into Premiere, and make sure the output device is set to the correct speakers or headphones. If the wrong device is selected, Premiere may have trouble playing back normally or may seem unresponsive when you hit play. Next, let's test playback using Shuttle shortcuts. Press J, K, and L to move backward, pause, and move forward through your timeline. This can help you tell whether the problem is with normal playback or with the timeline itself. If J, K, and L work, but the spacebar does not, that can point to a keyboard shortcut conflict or a temporary interface issue. It's a simple test, but it can help you narrow down the real cause. Another very important fix is checking your GPU and renderer settings. Go to File, then Project Settings, then General. Look for the renderer option and switch it to Software Only as a test. If playback suddenly starts working after that, your graphics card or driver is likely the problem. In that case, the issue could be related to GPU acceleration, an outdated driver, or an unstable update. If software only works, you'll know exactly where to focus next. From there, update your GPU driver if it hasn't been updated in a while. If the problem started right after a recent driver update, try rolling it back instead. Premiere Pro can be very sensitive to graphics drivers, and a bad driver version can cause playback crashes, lag, or full timeline failure. So if this issue started recently, that is absolutely worth checking. Now let's look at the timeline itself. Make sure none of your clips are offline, missing, or showing red indicators. If your sequence is corrupted or one of the media files is damaged, playback can fail even if the rest of the project looks normal. A great workaround is to create a brand new sequence, then copy and paste your clips into it. If the new sequence plays correctly, the original sequence may be the source of the problem. If you've made it this far, chances are one of these fixes has solved your playback issue already. And if it has, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more Premiere Pro tutorials, editing tips, and quick troubleshooting guides. I try to make these videos as simple and practical as possible, so you can spend less time fixing problems and more time actually editing. So to recap, check basic playback first, clear your media cache, lower the playback resolution, verify your audio hardware, test Shuttle playback, switch the renderer to software only, update or roll back your GPU driver, and finally check your timeline or move your clips to a new sequence. These steps cover the most common reasons Adobe Premiere Pro Playback stops working. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.